And I was like, man, I need you to back up or leave. Well, we can't do that for you. She started charging at me. I came all the way back into my office, into an enclosed space, and I hit her in the face.
A shocking moment caught on camera when a Target employee punches a customer in the face after she cornered him in an office.
You backed him into an office and you got hit in the face, unfortunately.
When people are backed into a corner, they can choose, they can choose to do the right thing or they can choose to lash out.
Okay, you were in the wrong here, just so we're clear.
I held them.
She says the whole altercation was her way to take a stand.
This is my Rosa Parks moment, dude. Don't play with me.
The incident happened on October 22nd of last year at a Target in Blue Ash, Ohio. Security video shows 37-year-old Karen Ivory checking out at the register. When the bill surpasses $1,000, Ivory says she won't have enough.
Okay.
She said, I'm not going to have enough money to pay for this. I need to talk to the manager. She happened to be walking by.
Body camera video captures Target manager Ashley Meyer describing to police what happened.
So I came around and I was like, hey, what can I do for you?
Okay.
Usually it's like the price is wrong or whatever. She starts going on this spiel about how I've had a privileged life and she's been disadvantaged, and then said that she was asking Target to make reparations for her. And I said, that's not something we can do tonight. If you need a donation, you can call tomorrow. I can put you in touch with the HR person, but that isn't something I can do for you right now tonight.
Okay.
And then she was like, you need to put me in touch with someone tonight. And I was like, I can't. There isn't.
Okay. Strange.
Yeah. And then she got really close to me. So I put my hands up and backed up, and she followed me. She was like breathing into my eyeballs.
Was she screaming at you or?
Yeah. So she got really close to me. I put my hands up. I touched her shoulders because she was coming into my space.
Okay.
And then she because I touched her, she after that and just started screaming really loudly and backed me up against the soda machine.
Okay.
And then that's when our security person, she called our security person.
Security video shows the incident unfold as Ivory approaches the manager and gets in her face. After that, a loss prevention manager approaches.
So what happened?
She
demanded us secure at 2046.
Okay. Came up. I tried to verbally de-escalate. She told me that she wanted to wreck it out, and I told her we couldn't do that.
Okay.
And then she said, excuse me, and I was like, man, I need you to back up or leave, well, we can't do that for you. So she started charging at me. I came all the way back into my office, into an enclosed space, and I hit her in the face.
Surveillance video shows Ivory run after the manager and into his office. When she approaches, he punches her in the face. While the security video does not have audio, the manager later described the incident to police on body camera video.
So I tried to literally close her out, but at that point she was pretty much running, so she barreled her way in and then kept coming into my office.
You just hit her and that's it?
Hit her right in the face, right in the jaw.
After the manager punches Ivory in the face, security video shows him calling 911.
What did your note say? The lady came in and punched her man, or her manager punched her?
Yeah, some sort of shenanigans. Didn't say anything about a manager. Said somebody came into an office,
I thought it
started
was
assaulting
an
him.
employee when
Yeah.
assumed it was a manager.
Allegedly, this chick's impaired.
When officers arrive, body camera footage captures Ivory arguing with the manager as officers work to get her information.
I tried to close you out of my office and you just kept on pushing your way in.
That's right.
No, sir. I didn't push my way in.
Yes,
I
you
came.
did.
No, I came around the corner quickly.
Hey, would you
I did not
both
push
quit
the
talking?
door.
Hey, no.
Excuse you?
Stop talking. When I'm telling you, you stop talking, okay?
Do you know who I am?
I will figure that out when I get your ID.
Ivory later tells police officers the incident stemmed from her request for reparations on her purchase.
So what caused the issue then here today?
Because
Check lane 10. Ashley.
Target is somewhat of a home for me. And we were going to have a big discussion here. And I asked her to do it nicely.
Who are you going to have this big discussion with?
Target, whoever in Target I needed to speak with.
Okay.
I asked nicely, the young lady,
Hi, George. 31 squads responding.
I'm not going to do
2432
that.
update
I'm
available
not going to put you in touch.
emergency
I said, who would you
call.
call if this place was caught fire? I asked her to put me in touch with the right people. Who would you call if this place was on fire? It was. She would not. Not going to do that. The young man came over, stood behind her. I asked him the same thing.
I'm kind of like
They
asking like, what's going on.
teamed up.
What can I
We
do?
are not. Actually, no. The young lady got in my face. She pushed me too. She put her hands on me as well. I put my hands on no one. I came close to them, and they felt threatened. At least hers was a pushback.
Yeah, just to separate you from her because you're in her space. Yeah.
Felt threatened. Who? Why did you feel threatened?
Depends on, I don't know what this discussion was about. What were you asking her to do?
Reach out to her manager so we can have a larger discussion about how money works and how provision works and how it's been working in our community in a very wrong way.
Can you elaborate a little bit, go into further detail?
Sure.
Ivory calls the incident her, quote, Rosa Parks moment.
I was asking with the support of my community in a big way to have a money conversation. There have been people subjugated and blocked out of things. We have decided we were not going to have a bigger conversation. I decided to take a stand. This is my Rosa Parks moment, dude. Don't play with me.
Body camera video captures Ivory speaking with officers for more than 30 minutes, stressing the statement she was trying to make.
We're having a conversation about how to reconcile the fact that some people benefited off of a system that was rigged against other people. I asked nicely to have that conversation.
Okay, what were you asking for?
For her to connect me with who I could talk to.
What was your purpose of that further conversation? What were you going to ask that person for to do?
To break the lies around money.
What's that mean?
We all know money has not been treating everybody equally.
Okay.
Money is not the only way for things to happen.
Were you asking them to make a donation, essentially? Or to let you have them for free?
No,
what was it?
I was coming up to the limit of where I had money. I was trying to ask if Target would comp me the rest, and we would have a conversation, bubble up a bigger conversation about why, because I know the heart of this place. It's the right place for me to have this conversation.
Target's a good company.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I was trying to have a hard conversation in a safe place.
Yeah. Did you?
No.
I got up there,
People
I had
hit
no
me
idea
for that.
exactly what
I did it the right way.
And then when I was
I went through the right steps. They kept. The reason, the problem why money doesn't work right is because it blocks people at checkpoints. And I'm tired of people locking good people out. You don't get paid what you deserve. Nearly as much. Because choosing to do the right thing in this world costs us monetarily. That's not fair. The system is rigged against people doing the right thing.
When Ivory is told she's now trespassing in Target, she becomes visibly upset.
As of today, you're trespassed from Target.
I'm sorry?
As of today, you're trespassed from Target.
On the basis of you hitting me?
Ma'am, let's go.
Outside.
No, that is not going to
Either
happen.
you walk out on your own or in handcuffs.
Oh, I will be arrested for this cause.
Okay, come on. Come on.
No, I'm
Come
not
on.
going to move.
Don't make this
Nope.
more
You're
difficult than it
gonna
has
know.
to be.
It's going to be on camera. Where are you holding your lines at?
Come on.
Ivory then pushes back, arguing she should not be removed from the store.
Does he have to?
That's all this is.
So
He
he
has-
gets the right to kick me out after he hits me? He didn't bubble
So-
that? He can't bubble that up in management?
He is
I
speaking on
asked-
behalf of the company at this
Really?
point. That's
Exactly.
what this point.
He can speak on behalf of the company at that level, but he couldn't do it there?
I wasn't out there. I'm sure tensions were a little different than they are at this moment in time.
No, you're going to reconcile that. You're not going to give me any more lies. You will tell the truth about the situation. No. You are trying to arrest me for him hitting me.
Correct. You're under arrest.
Yes.
You're under arrest for menacing and disorderly conduct. Okay? Now, here's what we would like to do. We would
Let's
rather
go
you
make
walk
this
outside and not make a big deal. If you're going to make
Oh,
a big
no,
deal,
you're
we're
gonna
going to have to
cuss
handcuff
some.
you and do
Yes,
all that
you
other stuff.
will. Yes, you will.
Let's
Go
go.
ahead, stand up.
I'm not going to
Don't
move.
get resisting too. Okay?
Let's do it.
Let's
If we're
not.
going to go into it, let's do it. If you're going to hold every line, you know what happened here.
With that, officers tell Ivory the video evidence is against her.
I know, I just watched the video.
I asked to open a conversation, and he's still blocking me out, and you guys are protecting me.
Ma'am, you chased the one employee all the way to the front, okay? You made contact with her body by pushing your body into hers. I just watched it clear as day on the video.
Okay,
He then came out and you followed him all the way back here,
okay.
making him fear for his safety. You backed him into an office and you got hit in the face, unfortunately.
When people are backed into a corner, they can choose, they can choose to do the right thing or they can choose to lash out.
Okay, you were in the wrong here, just so we're clear.
I held the line.
You didn't hold
And
the line.
I moved my line continuously. I asked, and when they did not respect, they were gatekeeping me. Like the whole world has kept people.
Man, you were free to leave at any time.
Absolutely.
But you didn't.
Absolutely.
So
because it wasn't
you
right.
amplified the situation. No, you wanted something
when the
for
laws
free.
are not right,
You wanted something
you
for
make a
free.
stand so they can change.
You ready to go outside?
If the laws are meant to hold people down, you will fight for me, my community.
Responding officers explained the Target manager was not in the wrong and will not be charged.
That doesn't, just because your intentions were good, does not make this any less illegal, unfortunately.
Right.
So we
But
have,
what happens when the
so give me 2
laws
seconds.
are not okay for people? We
I
need to talk
have
about
to
it.
enforce the laws that are in place. Okay, that is our job, that is our goal.
But he's not getting arrested for assault?
It's not assault.
He's defending himself.
Ivory maintains she did not get physical with any Target employees.
No, there was not any times that my hands came up to do anything to anybody.
You're not being
What
charged
I did,
with assault.
I stood my ground.
Okay, and you
And
were
when
wrong.
people, no, I wasn't. Standing your ground is not wrong if you're standing it in the truth.
Finally, Ivory allows officers to handcuff her.
I need you to turn around and put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest. Thank you.
Violate my rights as a human being.
She's then escorted to a squad car outside the store. She continues to speak with officers, saying she was forcing an important conversation.
When it gets to a point where a young man reached out and hit an older black woman,
Regardless of age, race, anything.
you don't hit somebody.
You don't hit people, but I can also understand why he did. He was defending himself. You
How-
chased him into a closed office where he had no point of exit.
Right, that was the point. I was forcing him to have a
You
conversation.
were forcing him to become scared and in fear.
When asked if she could have handled the situation in a different way, Ivory repeats her same stance.
We haven't been able to see and communicate with each other, and that's what I was trying to do.
Okay.
And I asked nicely, and I got refused, and I stood a line that scared them, and they lashed out.
Do you think you could have approached it in a different manner than how we approached it today and probably got the same goal, the same end?
How do you expect I'm asking for something at the register to be done.
Mm-hmm.
The cashier couldn't do it for me. I asked her to bubble it up to a manager. That's what you do. You take it up the chain of command.
Absolutely, yeah.
But this is the problem. My people have been trying to take it up the chain of command, and they're getting smacked back down because the laws are not in their favor. For you to take a hard stand, I just got hit.
Ivory was later convicted of disorderly conduct. She was sentenced to 1 day in jail and fined $110.